Hi, this is Matt Yedler, Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Friday, January 3rd, 2025. The address we're inspecting today is 14690 Southwest Grebe Lane, Beaverton, Oregon 97007. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the garage cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it's to be noted that some of these sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and any separations in the line. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We are running some water from the laundry room sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. We are just zooming straight ahead to the street in front of the house. We're in the garage, and so it just runs straight as an arrow underneath the garage slab. Here's our first turn. We're going to hang a left-hand turn. Still everything flying through here really nicely. Here we are reaching the bottom of the dive. A little bit of standing water there as we transition. As we make that dive, it's pretty common to have a little bit of standing water there. It seems like the installing technicians struggle to gradually come out of a dive. Instead, they go kind of flat, ends up causing some standing water, and then it improves as we go. So I'm going to look at this pipe, this portion of the pipe again with the water turned off, and see how it reacts. It's a drain pipe, so obviously it should go ahead and drain with the water off. So I'm going to run a test on that area in a second here. We're going to transition here. So this signifies a few things. This signifies transitioning pipe size. So 3-inch pipe into 4-inch pipe signifies transitioning pipe materials, ABS plastic into 3034 plastic. And then lastly, we're transitioning into a branch off the city lateral piping. And even though we enter into city lateral piping here, technically all of this will be by your owner responsibility throughout the entire length, start to finish. And we are approaching the end of the line, so this is the city lateral. This is the large sewer pipe running through the middle of the road out there. This is the pipe that the homes in the neighborhood, or at least the homes on the street, are tying into. And this is the end officially of owner responsibility. So we started in ABS, we transitioned to 3034, and we dropped into the city public sewer connection at 58 feet. I'm going to turn off the water and run a test. That one area in question, there's a little bit of standing water, a little bit of marginal pitch. So I'm going to run a test on it with the water off. I'm going to drain everything out, and I'm curious to see how the pipe reacts with the water turned off. Okay, we have turned off the water, drained everything out of there, and we're going to start pulling the camera back. So as we reach the bottom of the straight down dive, everything moving through here quickly, like I said, there's a tendency when they install it to go flat rather than gradually come out of a dive, and you get this standing water. Standing water sometimes can have the potential for slowing things down enough to actually cause problems. So I want to see how it reacts. Here we are coming on it right now. Reaching the bottom of the dive, so we're flying through here. Again, so it does look like there's going to be a little bit of a puddle. It did improve pretty nicely. Little bit of a puddle. and then we transition. So the camera head is no longer submerged in water, so it did improve quite a bit. I like positives is that the water is crystal clear. There's no sign of slowing down, blockage, buildup. There ends up being like a sludgy buildup happening as the pipe is having issues based on water bellies and flat portions of pipe. And in this case, everything is nice and crystal clear. So it doesn't really appear to be causing any issues. Maybe just strictly as a precaution, maybe pass the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to make suggestions here to see if this is just probably an area to keep an eye on, have a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years, or if this is something that he thinks ought to be repaired now. But again, it doesn't appear to be causing any issues. A little bit of marginal pitch. The water did, with the water off, a good portion of it did drain out. The camera head was submerged in water the first time. Now with the water off, it is no longer submerged. So things have vastly improved, and that was really the only thing even in question there.